Hey guys and friends.
Hey guys.
It's Jay and Francis with Find Your Crazy. We're a family of 9 who live full-time in an RV with 5 of our kids as we go around the country to see every national park. And today we are driving south. In fact, we're going to drive south because we can't drive south anymore. That's right, we're going to Key West. So we are spending almost 2 weeks here in South Florida, just south of Miami, and to say that there is a lot to do would be like the understatement of the decade. There is so much to do. So many national parks, state parks, national preserves. I mean, it's just more to do than you can possibly do. But of course, if you're this far south, you got to go down to Key West. And really, Key West is an important part of it, but the drive is almost more important than even going down to the destination. So that's what we're doing today. So from Homestead, where we're at just south of Miami, it's about a 3-hour drive, and about 130 miles, 20 to 30 miles of that is on the overseas highway, which is historic Highway 1, where we're going down. Literally, we're going to see mile marker 0 on this highway.
Mile marker.
Yep. And it is made up. You're driving down through the Keys. It is, I think we're going to pass over like 30 something islands. It's like 40, almost 40 bridges, including some really famous bridges. We're going to go through some cute little towns, and we're going to see some amazing views of obviously both the ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. So we're really super excited for it today.
And don't forget, when you are taking this drive down to Key West, and pretty much if you're in the area of the Everglades, of the Florida Keys, of Biscayne and all that, there is a gypsy tour guide that you're going to want to download, and it's going to help your drive all the way down to Key West, not just to be straight ahead all the way south, but it's going to give you some great history of the little islands and keys all the way down. He's going to give you some great places to stop. We've already used one. We went ahead and went into the Key Largo Visitor Center, where we were able to get a map of Key West so that we could start looking at that before we went down there. And he also helped us to figure out where we needed to park, some insider tips on the free shuttle that goes around. So our friend Gypsy Jim, that's what we call him, our friend Gypsy Jim on Gypsy Tours, he has a downloadable for this entire area. So you want to make sure to do that.
The whole 3-hour drive down with tips and information and back. So I mean, really, especially if you've got kids, just a great way to break it up. We've talked about Gypsy Tours many times on our channel. It's one of our absolute favorites. And this is probably the longest stretch that we've done of one. I mean, a lot of them are through parks and stuff. This is probably one of the longest stretches, and again, so far it's just been tons of fun information, and we're not even a tenth of the way into our journey.
And you can get that on the App Store or whatever place that you download apps.
Yeah, we'll link to it in the description.
We'll link to it, and you want to check that out because it's not just this drive, but it's the iconic drives all over, and also national parks and even other tourist attractions that have some really great input. So we're going to have some fun stops along the way. We're going to kind of snack our way down there and snack our way back, and so we're excited for all the fun treats that we're going to have, all of it we're going to see.
So obviously, if you are going to Key West, there are several signature dishes that you have to try, and top amongst those is
key lime pie.
So the key limes that are only here in the Keys and the traditional pie. And every diner, side shop, mom and pop, everybody sells key lime pie. But we have heard from several sources that this place that we're at right now, which is the Blonde Giraffe Pie Factory, it is
Super
just at the
yummy.
end of Key Largo, that it was one of the top, and now we understand why. So it's a quaint little shop. You can get pies by the slice, you can get the traditional whipped cream, you can get meringue, you can get plain, but you have to get the frozen chocolate dipped pie slice. It's unbelievable. I mean,
so good.
Literally unbelievable.
And you walk in and literally the entire edge,
The
whole wall is just all different types of key lime treats, from meringues to cookies to candies to taffy to
salad dressings. I mean, like, it's just everything you can imagine.
Marinades, all of that. And so we chose to share because we have a big family, and so we're just going to kind of munch our way through between
do some
here
sampling
and
all the
Key
way down the
West.
Keys.
We
So,
are. We have a lot of things that we want to try on there, and that's usually one of the tips that we do. That we don't necessarily always sit down to a huge expensive meal,
Right.
so we kind of eat our cheaper meals or bring our lunches, and then we just snack our way or dessert our way through whatever town that we're wanting. So that's what we're going to do today.
Predicting this might not be our last piece of pie today.
No, we're saving it because there's another very traditional place down at the end of Key West that we may try, and some other treats that we are excited to try along the way. But one of the things that's neat about this place is something called the Serenity Garden. And so it's a quiet, beautiful, just canopied kind of patio area with
Behind
tons of
the place,
seating. Kind of the great news is we're here in November, so it's beautiful weather. But
amazing.
if you're here in the summer, you're
It'll still be
looking
cool,
for some
shaded.
shade, and this is a great place to enjoy your cool treat underneath the trees. And there's also something really special that we just found out about.
So they have the Lovelocks here. So the owners of this establishment are from Brazil, and they love to travel internationally. And if you've ever been to France, it's where the original bridge is at. And then I've seen the one in Brazil that's kind of the copy, and then they're taking it up here as well. And so along these chains, all along the garden, you can get these little lock kits. You can put your family name on it, and then you lock your love onto the chain right here, and then it's forever there. I know.
In the Keys. Like, how sweet is that? And so, of course, we wanted to do that because I'm telling you what, a little piece of our heart will be here anyway, but how neat to come back year after year and be able to see it.
Great $15 memory.
Yes,
Right.
for sure.
Famous.
All right, key lime, our first one for the day. There's maybe more than one today.
There better be more than
And
one.
then we have let's see what this guy is. This is chocolate covered frozen key lime on a stick.
I'll kill it most of
You want to try this? Okay,
I'm trying to.
try that first. Right?
I eat it.
Yeah, take a bite. Is it so yummy? All right, pass it around.
All right, world famous key lime pie.
Mom got a key.
That's like the best thing ever.
Oh wait, no.
All right, Ruthie.
The island.
Yes.
Joseph, it's time to open you up.
Rosie,
You don't want
Rosie,
You really go through the nose. or
Rosie, is it good?
We'll go through the ear first.
What is it?
Justin, it's like
What is it?
That,
A love lock is a padlock which sweethearts and families lock on a chain on a fence, bridge, gate, fountain, or similar public fixture to symbolize their love. Typically, their names or initials are placed on it, and the date are inscribed on the padlock to symbolize everlasting love. The legend behind this tradition tells us that by doing this lovely gesture, you will return together to this place and your love will be forever loved.
Alright, as we continue our way south, we are also continuing our theme of stopping at quirky little side road places. So this is Robbie's, and it is an open air market, a restaurant. More importantly, it's a place where you can feed gigantic mouthed fish. So tarpons. So apparently the owner, years and years and years ago, found a fish swimming near the dock that was a tarpon with a messed up mouth. And so, this is crazy, but he sewed up the mouth, like fixed it, and then he hand fed the fish until it could be released. But when he released it, of course, it was like, where's my free food? And so it started coming back. And so others started coming back. And so now apparently it is overrun with these tarpons, and you can feed them from the pier. So we're going to go try to do that. Well, as you can see, we had a lot of fun, and we're not even to Key West yet. In fact, we had so much fun going to Key West that we couldn't even fit all this in one video. So if you want to actually
It's
see
awesome.
Key West, come back next week and we will put all the fun stuff that we did in Key West, and we'll just stop here on our way to Key West. So until next week, we'll see you next time, guys. Go out and have some crazy fun with your crazy family.
Bye, everybody.